Hello YouTube world, Pretend Farmer here. Not a real farmer, just pretending. So the question is, when you get chickens, how long do you keep them pinned up in their coop before you turn them loose and let them free range? A lot of people say you need to keep them in there at least 3 days. Well, Pretend Farmer here has just picked up 2 more Buff Orpington hens. We're going with Peppermint Patty and Lucy. Special thanks to one of my subscribers for that. But the hens are in this box, and we're gonna do a little experiment here on the Pretend Farm. We're gonna just turn them loose, and we're just gonna see if they do what they need to do. They're not gonna have any time at all locked in their coop. Let's see if they can figure out where their home is. I was actually shocked at how little fighting there was whenever I threw them in there. These girls were pretty assertive and they held their own. They stuck together. They seemed really hungry. Overall, things went well. Now, one thing that I do want to mention is anytime you get chickens and you're planning on introducing them in with a flock you already have, it's a good biosecurity measure to quarantine those new chickens for probably several days, just to make sure they're not sick or anything, before you mix them in and introduce any germs to the rest of your feathered friends, like Colonel Sanders here. Now, I left these girls available to free range like I said I was going to do, and after an hour or so they had made their way all the way over in the field next to me, a good ways from their coop. I decided I was going to go ahead and usher them back over across the fence, just because I didn't like them going quite that far, being this was their first day. Once they went back in the run, they pretty much stayed there the rest of the evening. And of course, Colonel Sanders was doing his very best to try and impress the new ladies. The only hiccup we really had was right at bedtime. They just didn't quite know what to do. The Pretend Farmer decided to give them some assistance by helping usher them into the coop. Can't really fault them. I mean, they had never been in there. They didn't know that was where they were supposed to roost since this was their first day. So, I can't really get mad at them. Once they were in the coop, they knew exactly what to do. They found a spot on the roost bar, and I'm quite confident that from here on out, they'll know what to do. It helps that they have the rest of the flock to kind of teach them what to do as well.